Good evening and welcome back to Airports Live TV with me, Adam James. We are live once again from Dublin International. This is the second broadcast of the day from us. Hope you've all had a fantastic few hours since we last saw you. We are live just in time for the FedEx departure this evening. We will have the Emirates arrival coming up a little bit later on as well. The first departure we will see is this Boeing 737 heading over to London Gatwick, a 13-year-old aircraft registered in April of 2010. And then it is time for the Boeing 767 that you can see just in the background there. She as well is heading over to Stansted. They're going to be following each other over the Irish Sea. But the 767 is one of the nicest aircraft here at Dublin right now. I am praying that network stays stable. There has been some issues around here today with some unstable network, regardless of what we've tried on different networks, different connectivity devices, but we are trying our absolute best for you. Please let me know if the quality is okay. How are we doing? A dash cam. I hope you're well, buddy. Don't forget, if you do enjoy this video, whether you're watching us live or indeed watching us on catch up at a later date, please hit that thumbs up button and also hit the subscribe button. As always, we're brought to you in proud partnership with Booking.com, On the Beach Holidays and Travel Supermarket. You can find links for all of our partners over at airportslivetv.com. You get the same amazing prices, and if you are thinking of booking, please use those links. It helps us out a little bit to continue as well. And of course, we do have the first in that series of books that I've written, releasing at 6 PM tomorrow night. The first in the series called Departing Dublin, taking you back with a look through history of Dublin International, right from the 1940s to the current day. How are we doing, Louise? Welcome. I'm going to shut up and let you enjoy the sound of this Boeing 767 as it begins to spool up, ready for its departure out of Dublin International. Let's go. There she is, rotating nice and early on runway 10R and chasing that Ryanair Boeing 737 over to Stansted in the south of England. Beautiful sight, seeing that 767 up and away out of Dublin. We will of course have all operations moving over to runway 10R this evening as they close the north runway a little bit later on. Next up, we're heading to Alicante, one of my favourite places. Another Boeing 737 operated by Ryanair. Have a quick look at the cockpit. Yes, we do have crew on board. 14 years old, registered in March of 2009. She's getting ready to move. Slight frame drop. Are we good now? Let me have a quick look. We should be all good. How are we doing anyway, Bones? Val, welcome. If ever you're sat on board an aircraft waiting for departure and you want it to get going, just open a bottle of Lucozade. It works every single time. Yeah, it's all good now. And thankfully, how are we doing, Michael Kelly? Welcome back. I love being on 10R. It's got to be my favourite location around Dublin. It's probably, in terms of spotting, or in terms of streaming anyway, it's got to be the best location. You get mostly unobstructed views. There's one tree when we move over to arrivals, but it does only block your shot for a couple of seconds, if that. And next up, we've got another Boeing 737, this time heading over to there's no flight details held. It's a Max Manus delivery. We will take a look at Max Manus. There he is. What a handsome chap he was. They definitely have me on the back of a plane at some point. And then a quick cockpit check from Max to the captains. Well, to the captain and the first officer. Here we go. She's 12 years old, this Boeing 737. Perfect spot for a barbecue too, it is indeed, dashcam. Oi oi Laters, how we doing, buddy? Me and Laters were talking about barbecues up here last summer. I think we'll get one sorted for this year. There you go, she's up and on her way to wherever she's heading. Our next departure is going to be a Boeing 737 Max heading over to Pisa, I believe. We do usually find that they try and get them out quite quickly at this time as they begin preparing for the transition over to a single runway for the rest of the night. She's indeed heading over to Pisa. 3 years old, registered in October of 2019, this Boeing 737 Max. Up and away, landing gear safely stowed. And we're getting back round, ready for our next departure. Arrivals, as you can see, still coming in on the North Runway. That's Swiss just coming in, but I want to get back to this next departure. This Gulfstream 650 ER, no flight details held whatsoever. We don't know who the owner is or anything. A quick look inside the cockpit. If we can, we can't. The blinds are down. I can't see anybody on board either. She is a beautiful aircraft though. And there we go, she's up and away as well. Heading over to Brussels now with this Airbus A320, 12 years old, registered in May of 2011. And then I'm coming back to my chat. Oops. Apologies for the shots there on that Brussels departure. So Adam, when you're on the tail of a plane, you'll be surrounded by books or planes or bottles of Lucozade. One of each. How are we doing, David Palkerman? Thank you for hitting that like button, it's greatly appreciated. Just doing something, be back soon for inbound, still watching stream now. Welcome, Tim. Big up Mark, thank you for becoming a member of cabin crew, it's greatly appreciated. I really don't know what is happening with our views at the moment. We just don't seem to be able to get back onto the algorithm. I'm not sure where we go long term from here. If it continues like this for another month, I think we will make the decision to just go exclusive to airportslivetv.com. I know this maybe sounds petty to some of you guys, but I begrudge putting content out on somebody else's platform that they're quite happy to push after a live. We know realistically we hit 1,000 views post live on almost every video, which doesn't sound like a lot, but considering it over doubles some of our live streams, it is a lot. If we're going to be sat at 40-50 views, we may as well be exclusive and put the content directly onto our own platform and have full control over everything, because this is just ridiculous now. Next up, we've got this Boeing 737. It's 12 years old, January 2011. First registered. She's heading over to Amsterdam. Unless, of course, any of you guys have any idea why we are struggling so desperately for views right now. I don't think anything has changed within the broadcasts over the last month or so, but our views have plummeted. So if you guys have noticed anything that I'm doing differently or anything different in the broadcast, let us know. Is there something that you're not enjoying anymore? Tell me, because we just don't seem to be getting the views that we should be. Tim Trainer, thank you for becoming a member of the cabin crew. Greatly appreciated. Next up, we're heading to Barcelona with this A320, 17 years old, 2005 June registration. No way, Mark, thank you for going to that effort. And thank you as well, Tim Trainer. Is there anything you can do to help? Not really. The thing with YouTube is it is more difficult to share. Like on TikTok, you just share the live out, don't you? With YouTube, you can share it in Facebook groups and all of that jazz. So if any of you want to do that, it's greatly appreciated. How are we doing, Debs? How's Captain Shane? I'm not talking about any time soon, but at some point there will come a point where we have to make the decision to just, if we cannot do something to get platforms to operate fairly with us, we will have to just call it a day at some point, I guess, because it's just no good from our point of view. Michael Kelly saying, could be a general YouTube thing, not pushing aviation live stream, seeing a few streamers from other less than normal views. Yeah, it just seems so bizarre, doesn't it? Like, I just hope, I hope I'm wrong, but I've got a sneaky feeling that I know what the issue is, and it is way beyond our control, and it's way beyond anything that we've done. I'm sure you'll all know that there are creators or accounts on YouTube that quite blatantly have bought subscribers and bought viewers for a long time, and I just hope that the algorithm isn't punishing every live aviation creator for their activities. You can see it with tens of thousands of subscribers or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they're getting like 10% view rate on videos within 24 hours of posting, if that. It sort of indicates that a lot of the subscribers have been bought, and I just hope we're not all being punished with that. It is something that happens from time to time. We've seen it with other, I don't want to call them niches, because I don't think we are a niche. I think we are a big sector of YouTube, but we have seen it with other sectors, and I just hope that we haven't all been punished for this. I think the nice weather, mate, everyone usually watching in the pub getting, yeah, possibly. Like I say, we're not going to make any drastic decisions just yet. How we doing, Don? Welcome from Chicago. It's good to see you again, buddy. Whereabouts are you standing? You on the mountain? No, I'm down just after the blue car park. It's a really difficult one for us as well, because it's like a vicious circle. I have to question whether to actually go live or not when I know my views are going to be so low, because unfortunately the way that YouTube does work is it rewards people who are getting big viewing numbers. So if you're getting low views, you then don't re-enter the algorithm. But in order to get bigger views, you have to be live, if that makes sense. Madrid inbound. We will catch it when it comes. Because like, this is just shocking. I've got to be brutally honest, it's not really worth streaming. We've got what, 20 odd viewers. Well, let's be real about this. Is it really worth me standing here and damaging our channel for when they're just not gonna let us go high on views? We're heading to Birmingham now with this A320. YouTube are definitely doing something to push down views. 26 watching now. You got that when you had less than 500 subs. I know it sounds like I'm always moaning about this, but arrival's still on the North Runway at the moment. I know it sounds like I'm constantly moaning about this, but sometimes you have to put your voice out there to try and get stuff resolved, because this is just scandalous. I'm on the whiskey for a sore tooth. Put threats of violence into action and smashed it to pieces. No way, dash cam. Debs. You had a feeling this would happen after a break. Give it a few days, it may improve. I had a feeling that our views would be lower than normal. I didn't think they were going to be this low, I've got to be honest. I thought we would be struggling for much over 100 viewers for the next week or so, because we'd had nearly 2 weeks away, but I did not expect to be struggling to hit 30 viewers. How are we doing, Ellen? Good to see you again. It is the only way to get answers. Unfortunately, you still don't get the answers, but I do think YouTube need to improve the sharing options on the platform, though. I think they need to sort of try, like, they are trying to push shorts, and the reason they're trying to do that is to try and compete a little bit with TikTok, because shorts are effectively TikTok videos, aren't they? It's the same sort of format. I do think they need to try and improve the sharing options, and so you can maybe share within the app, build a bit more on the community side of it, rather than just being about people coming on and watching videos. So that's one thing. I am also interested if anybody is extremely clued up or good with social media, in particular Facebook. If there's anybody that wants to set up and manage a Facebook page and Facebook group for Airports Live TV, get in touch with me at media@airportslivetv.com. I am extremely interested in talking to you, because I do think that that's somewhere that we can possibly, well, massively improve, because we don't do anything with it. So I'm thinking if we can get somebody who is experienced and does know what they're doing, knows how to grow a Facebook group, knows how to grow a Facebook page, and wants to manage that for us, please get in touch. Also, if you are on Facebook, share this live out across as many of the Facebook groups as possible. Obviously, don't get yourself banned from groups on our behalf. We wouldn't want that from anybody, and we know how some places can be. But do try and help us out a little bit. And if you've got anybody in mind that can do the Facebook side of things, get in touch. It doesn't have to be a full-time thing. It can be something you can do in your spare time, even when you're a little bit bored. Get in touch with me. Is it all of YouTube across all kinds of content? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I don't watch that much on YouTube in terms of live. We got ATC. No, we don't. We've never had it for auditor exposure. We've never used ATC. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, we are the most interactive live aviation community on YouTube, and we're able to do that because we don't have the background noise of ATC. And secondly, it is a very, very grey area having live ATC on your stream, because you can run into copyright issues if they ever decide to pursue it. They haven't at the moment. There's not been any copyright strikes that I know of. But it does leave you in a grey area. When I have my son at mine, he's 9, he always laughs when he hears you say Birmingham. Heading to Birmingham. Adam, perhaps do as you said a few minutes ago, keep trying a couple more weeks. Yeah, listen, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just saying, at some point, we would have to make a decision at some point if the numbers continued to be the way they were. Ivan joined us again from Brazil. Welcome to you. Can give it a try if you want. Definitely, Debs. Look, as a community, maybe look at doing it. Set a page up, set a group up, and then just add people as moderators and admin or whatever it is. And maybe if a few of you between you can do it, let's try and set something up for Airports Live TV. Explain what we do, what we're about, and focus on the airports that we mainly cover. So focus on Dublin. Let's try and build an actual Facebook community, because it could be our way forward. I don't want to move our lives over to Facebook because we don't have the quality that we have here on YouTube, but it would definitely be a way of promoting it. So if somebody wants to get to work on that ASAP, thank you very much, Lee. There we go, we've got an Iberia Express up and away. I hope that answered your question for auditor exposure. Let's have a quick look inside, shall we? Our next departure, heading over to London Gatwick. It's a Boeing 737 MAX, first registered in March of this year, so one of the newest of the 737 MAX on the Ryanair fleet. I see they have suggested that there are going to be some delays in terms of the new 737 MAX 10 that are being added to the Ryanair fleet. Sorry, pal. I say again, for auditor, we've never had ATC on this channel for two reasons. One, we are the most interactive live aviation community on YouTube. Bar nobody interacts with the community as much as we do when we're live, and we're able to do that because we don't have the background of live ATC. And the other reason is having live ATC on your broadcast is a very grey area. It can run you into difficulties with copyright and copyright strikes on your channel, which is something we can't have. The problem with it is it's not black and white, as in you can or you can't. There we go, she's up and away. Oh, no, sorry for auditor, that was it, buddy. Lukey boy, you're welcome. How are we doing, Lukey boy? And next up, we're heading over to Charles de Gaulle with this A320. She's got that 2019 livery on board. She's first registered in April of 2011. So 12 years old now of this A320. Let's go. Hopefully they start moving arrivals onto this runway quite soon, because that Emirates will not be a million miles away now. Quite like your name for auditor exposure. Have you got a channel on here? There you go, she's up and away and heading over to Charles de Gaulle. Let's get ready for the next one. Heading over to Faro, wherever you want to go. She's an A320 again. She's 17 years old, registered in September of 2005. She looks at least 27 years old with this livery. It is a vile livery. I just don't get it. Somebody tell me that looks like a modern aircraft. It doesn't. It looks like an old aircraft. Not got a channel you should have with a name like that for auditor exposure. Let's go. There you go, she's up and away. Our next departure looks like it's going to be an ATR 72-600 series. Doesn't look like it is going to be an ATR 72-600. Wow, she's miles out. The 777, she's still 50 minutes away. She's going to be coming in about 20 minutes late today. give you a full update on that 777 in a couple of minutes time. There you go, landing gear safely stowed. The apron's actually looking quite quiet this evening. Actually looking very quiet this evening. As you can see, there's not a great deal of activity around the stands. Okay, let's have a look. She's currently just over the North Sea. She's going to be entering the UK airspace just south of Skeggy. Just south of Skeg, Vegas, coming slightly north of Coningsby. I know Coningsby very well. All these places. She's coming just north of Coningsby, continuing that journey just south of North Hykeham. North Hykeham is a place that is familiar with me. Over Shirebrook, Chesterfield, Bakewell, Buxton, north of Norwich, straight over Ellesmere Port, and then over Rhyl, Llandudno, and just over north of Anglesey as she begins that final stage of a journey into Ireland. Hey Adam, caught up the stream at a perfect time, usually sitting down doing leaving set exams when you're live. How are we doing, Ross Kelly? Welcome. Take off, please, buckle your seatbelts. Hey, zoom into the terminals. We're on the terminals later. Totally agree, mate. The new livery on the Aer Lingus, yes, so much more modern. I think that old Aer Lingus livery would look much better with big shamrock, all glittered and abandoned mini glitter shamrocks. There we go, Val should be designing the liveries. How many of you have ever been to Skeggy, Vegas? I spent many a summer at Skeggy and Mablethorpe with my grandparents. And my uncle before he sadly passed. I'm all good, thank you, Nicola. How are you? We'll pick some of the arrivals up while we're waiting for departures as they come in on that North Runway. Love to go, never been. You're not missing much with Skeg Vegas, to be fair. I enjoyed it as a child because, like, I love amusements and stuff, but. And obviously, as a child, it's very, very different. But Skeg Vegas, I don't know. It's a little bit like Blackpool. You either love it or you hate it. Mablethorpe is a much nicer and I don't know how to explain it. Just better kept, I think, is the best way of describing it. Good old Skeg Vegas and Mablethorpe. Yes, Mablethorpe. There used to be a guy, he probably still does own, he owned a fish and chip shop in Mablethorpe, and he was a proper snake, you know, those snaky people. He tried to worm his way into my grandparents' will. Didn't get anything though, much to my satisfaction. He was a proper snake. Here we go, let's pick up one of the arrivals. Yeah, it is for Lee. There we go, for me that is a much nicer Aer Lingus livery. I'll tell you something, I genuinely cannot wait to be able to order this new head for the tripod, because it is hard work at the minute. I can't believe how quiet it is for a Thursday approaching the end of June. Let's be real, we're a good chunk of the way through the summer season now. We forget in Ireland that the summer season realistically begins the mid-April to end of April, especially across the Med. We forget because obviously we don't tend to get summer weather here until usually July and August. We're getting blessed at the moment that we're getting some great weather here in Ireland. But I think we're all guilty of forgetting that we are a lot of the way through the summer in terms of a summer holiday season. And the airport doesn't appear that busy in terms of volume of flights right now. I live in Northamptonshire, Skeg Vegas only an hour drive, been so many times. Yeah, Skeg Vegas, look, it is what it is. It delivers everything that you could want from, I was going to say a cheap break, but it isn't cheap in Skeggy. I think the fish and chips are absolutely scandalous there. Obviously you've got Butlins at Skeggy as well, and then you've got Ingamells, and just north of it, I believe it's north, isn't it? There was another place up that neck of the woods as well that I used to like, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was called. Something on Sea. Was it Sutton on Sea? Could have been Sutton on Sea. That used to be nice. Yeah, so did EIDW, but it's not showing any signs of being open. I would hazard a guess that it's probably not going to open this year. It doesn't make any sense to me to open it for like just July and August. I don't understand that. Especially when you've got weather like this. And in all fairness, a lot of their terrace is actually covered, or can be covered. I don't understand why it's not open. I've actually had an idea for a business in that premises, but I'm not going to mention it just in case at any point I do decide to have a look into it in a bit more detail. But I think it would be a fantastic business for that site. A 767 cargo from Shannon due in 18 minutes. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we changed to all operations on one runway from 8 PM. So hopefully that happens. They come on to 10R, they can't go on to the north runway. And then we will have it coming in here. How are we doing, Paul Usher? Welcome back, buddy. Right, let me grab a quick drink while I can. Have we got anything on taxi? We do indeed. We've got a Boeing 737 taxiing its way towards us. She's going to be heading over to Porto, operated by Ryanair. She's 4 years old, registered in September of 2018. We've got an A320 operated by Aer Lingus heading over to London Heathrow. We've got a few going active now, so we should start seeing a bit more action departing us here on runway 10R. We'll try and keep you as entertained as we possibly can in the meantime with some arrivals. And soon we will have arrivals here on 10R as well, I hope. So I can see a few taxiing their way towards us now. I think Captain Shane might be on the news on Wednesday. No way, Debs. Make sure you record it. Skull has a special, I can't see it until the next one, a special event with a special guest. Very nice indeed. Ingamel's wrong spelling is north. Yes, I said that. There's a place called Sutton-on-Sea, that was it, Sutton-on-Sea. When my kids were little, they loved it there. Then all sand disappeared. And they had mud, but got new sand. No way! I remember it used to be quite good for crabbing at Sutton-on-Sea. We all get to stay up for that. Yes, that means that Shane can stay up until at least midnight if he might be on the news. If this took that long getting here on taxi, I forgot where it's going. That's not it. That is. Heading over to Porto. And then London Heathrow with the Airbus A320. We've got a few on taxi now, which is nice to see. And I'm hoping that in about 7 minutes time all operations come onto 10R. Let's hope Shane behaves. I'm sure he will behave. Shane is a part of Airport's live TV community. He cannot show us up on the news and embarrass the community. You have to be good, Shane. And whoever the special guest is, Shane, make sure you tell them that they need to subscribe to Airport's Live TV. And tell that teacher of yours, because they still haven't subscribed, Shane. Tell them you refuse to do any homework until they subscribe to Airport's Live TV. Let's go. There you go, she's up and away, heading over to Porto. No, it's not me, Val. I'm far too busy this week and next week, and then I'm heading away again, aren't I? Here we go, London Heathrow bound, this Airbus A320. How are you supposed to pronounce the name of that aircraft? Just how? Let's go. How are we doing, Valerie and Cameron? I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday in the sun. It's always a pleasure to have you both with us. Showing a t-shirt to her on TV, yes, she done. What was being said there? Yeah, Shane, shout out up the airport's live TV to special guest. Yes, Shane. Be rocking the new grey hair look after the school holidays. 767 alert. It looks like it's possibly going to be on the North Runway, unfortunately. We will keep an eye on it though. Oh, maybe not. I believe we now have all ops on runway 10R. I'm almost certain of it. And the first arrival is going to be coming in from Malaga, this Boeing 737 MAX. It is coming in on 10R. So we are back to having full action here on runway 10R. Airports Live TV, bringing you arrivals and departures for the rest of the stream. Angelo, welcome, joining us from Italy. It's always a pleasure to be here plane spotting. And thank you, Valerie and Cameron. Big up to both of you. He is mega today. No, but he is beautiful, Robert Doyle. My tan is coming on. She is coming on nicely now. Right, let's get this arrival. She's coming in from Malaga. She's a Boeing 737 MAX. About a 2 hour and 43 minute flight this evening from Malaga. And here she is. He knows Airports Live TV are here. He absolutely nailed that landing. Butters! Nice landing there from the crew on board that 737 MAX coming in from Malaga. Yesterday felt fresher, today more sticky. I think I just love heat, Robert. I love the heat. Emirates due in 35 minutes. She is indeed. I do like to have me a tan, and she's coming on nicely now. We're heading over to Paris now with this Boeing 737 MAX. Registered in March of this year, so one of the newest aircraft on the Ryanair fleet. Let's go. Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done it. It helps us massively. It costs you absolutely zilch to hit both of those things. A 767 on a final. We will pick it up in a second. Tim Trainer, thank you for the info. There you go, she's up and away. And we're going to get ready for that 767's arrival. Can just about see her in the distance. She's on Maersk Air Cargo, a Boeing 767 coming in from Shannon. Wow, she's an old bird, you know. She's old, 29 years old. This is old for an aircraft, but she's a cargo flight and she's well maintained, as are all of the aircraft. It's not very often you see a 29-year-old aircraft coming into Dublin. About a 28-minute flight this evening down from Shannon, or across from Shannon. Here she is. You had a 767 departure right at the very beginning of this live, the FedEx leaving us. We've now got the 767 arrival, and of course we do have the beautiful, beautiful Emirates 777 on its way in. We'll have a quick look and see where that is in a second. Pilot Caden is here watching. It's Caden, is that your guinea pig or something, was it, or your dog? You did have a guinea pig, didn't you? Was it a guinea pig or a dog that you used to watch? Or a cat? It was an animal anyway. Here she is. Another Buddha landing here at Dublin International. Hopefully that sun continues to set a bit, because we do like the light that we get when that sun's setting behind that Emirates coming in. You can see her right now on taxi. Alright, let me just have a quick look. Your nephew, oh, so he's not an animal after all. The Star Air 767s are quite old. I think we have a 35-year-old one as well, wow. Alright, let me have a quick look here. Where is our 777 at the moment? She's just coming over slap bang centre of Manchester. She's going to be coming south of Lee, straight over the top of St Helens, north of Liverpool, and then straight out. She's actually changed a flight path. She's not going to be going over Llandudno. She's not even going to hit Wales at any point. She does right, and she's going to come in straight over the Irish Sea. Deb's like a comment. He's free. Big up to Pilot Caden, the 3-year-old. We have all the family watching, including the dog. What sort of dog? Is it a dog or is it a rat? I need to know what breed it is. Please don't tell me it's a rat. Val's got a rat, she's got a Shih Tzu. How we doing, Ben? Welcome, buddy. Next in is gonna be a 737 MAX coming in from Liverpool. Thank you, Tim Trainer. See what happened there? The views plummeted instantly, or has it just been an ad? Is that what it is? People don't want to sit and watch the odd ad to support us. Maybe that's what's doing it. But at the end of the day, it pays the bills, or it goes towards paying the bills. So we have to have the ads on, unfortunately. Possibly that's what happened. I have my eyes on a collie for Shane. Yeah, I was never into collies. Mind you, you know I don't like veg. Potatoes, yeah. Mushy peas, baked beans. Collies, not for me. The Jet 2757s are ancient. They'll be replaced by 321s most likely in the next couple of years. You would have thought so. Jack Russell, oh, hate to break it to you. It's actually a rat. No, interesting fact about Jack Russells though. Back in the day, Jack Russells were actually used for catching rats. Do we all get ads at the same time? I think so, yeah. I'm not sure actually. But yeah, Jack Russells were actually used for catching rats back in the day. And the way they used to teach them or make them catch rats was they used to literally throw them in a bin with rats and put the lid on, because then the rat would give them a little nip, and the Jack Russells didn't like it obviously, so then it just taught them to destroy them. Interesting fact. Not just a pleasure, it's an education here at Airports Live TV. Here we go, our next arrival is now with us. She's not coming in from Liverpool, she's coming in after a 5-hour and 20 from Tel Aviv. This El Al operated Boeing 737. Another old one, 24 years old, registered in April of 1999, this aircraft. That is a long flight on a Boeing 737. Now I'm not sure what the interiors are like on the El Als, but if they're anything like what we see as standard over here, I would not fancy 5.5 hours on it. She's down nice and safely with a budder of a landing though. He's not a rat, he's a highly trained canine. Thank you, Adam James. He's lying on the coal mat next to the fan, raising his eyebrows. He used to catch mice, exactly, that's what they're bred as. She's a guard dog, because I'm in my guard career. Way. Why did that come on? I pressed the wrong button. Big up pilot Caden. Our next departure probably is going to be this A320. She's heading over to Alicante. 18 years old, registered in July of 2004. No movement in the viewing numbers, no Ellen, we are struggling. Say it again, he didn't hear, he's too excited. Big up pilot Caden. Hope you're enjoying watching the planes. Our next arrival is now on its way in as well. See it way out in the distance. Although not that far out, so if this, I think this is going to hold. It is going to hold. This is the 737 MAX coming in from Liverpool. A 32-minute flight this evening from Liverpool. "2 years old, registered in April of 2021. Another nailed landing from Ryanair. Here is our Alicante flight. In September. No way, Jerry's not coming in September. Jerry hasn't got the kahunas to come in September. We're supposed to be flying to Alicante on Thursday for a week, got cancelled. Rebooked it for my 51st in December. Enjoy it in December, it'd be nice over in Alicante. It'll be nippy, but Christmas time, like the run up to Christmas around Alicante, is absolutely beautiful. The lights in the city of Alicante are something special. Viewers jumped up very quickly then. It's strange, it's bizarre. If you are just joining us, please hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done it. We're live each and every day with live airport action from around the world. We're currently in Dublin. We're back out to, I don't really know where we're going. We're either going to be in Spain, France, or possibly Brussels. Let's have a quick look in the cockpit here. Will be a quick look because she's spooling up. We're heading to Birmingham. All the way over in the West Midlands. We're about 20 minutes or so out now on that Emirates 777. That will be the last flight of this live as well. That stunning Boeing 777. Of course, this is the second live of the day for us here at Airports Live TV. I'll post into the community section here on YouTube later on this evening, let you know what time tomorrow's live is going to be, because I'm still not 100% sure. One thing I am sure of is our next arrival is going to be an Airbus A320neo coming in from London Heathrow. We shall pick it up in a second. Looking forward to getting over to Birmingham. Pre-COVID, me and mate went 5 years in a row for my birthday in December. Shorts and t-shirt during the day. Yeah, it's the evenings that become nippy though, isn't it, Mark? I remember living there, like, to be fair, when I'm living in Spain, I literally wear jeans at night, all but probably July and August. It's a bit different now. I do wear shorts in the evening now, but not every night. Who's the winner today? I haven't done it yet, Debs. I need to have a look. Was there any comments on, because we didn't get, was it yesterday's live but it was very short. Don't know if there was any comments on the video, to be fair. We'll have to have a look. We're getting stacked up with departures though, so it's going to have to wait. Enjoying the action from Dublin while eating me dinner. Martin the farmer. How are we doing, Martin the farmer? What's for dinner tonight, buddy? How many are going to join you in December? I'm not sure. There's going to be quite a few of us though. We're heading over to Paris now with this Boeing 737 operated by Transavia. Let's go. Yeah, just drink to stay warm, Mark. That's the way to do it. The next in, ATR 72-600 series are coming in from Leeds, Bradford. I know that route very well. I put a comment on yesterday's. Okay. Once we get a little bit of a break, and if we don't get a break, as soon as the Emirates lands, we will do the draw. Well, there we go, another one up and away. We've got Lauda next. Heading over to Stansted. She's an Airbus A320. Let's have a quick look in that cockpit before she moves. And your landing gear safely stowed. We're going to fly through these departures now, because next up we've got this BA. Heading over to London City, this Emirates E190. Now keep an eye on the tail of this aircraft as it rotates here on runway 10R. Watch how close the tail of these Emirates E190s get on rotation during departure. They're very close as well, or they appear very close on landings as well. But watch this one, guys, take note. Wasn't that easy to see there in that shot, but they do go up at a very steep angle, and that tail comes very close to the tarmac. All part of the design, nothing to worry about, but it's quite interesting. We've got another departure now. We've got this ATR 72-600 series lined up and ready to go. Heading over to Manchester now. Just bear with me 1 second. Here we go. The 109A there blocking our shot. How very dare they? What did Martin the farmer have? Veggies from my garden in a stir fry with noodles. No way. Hope there was no mushrooms in there because they're the devil's food. I was waiting for a bloody bus moment. I hate bloody buses. They get in the way. Ellen, how are we doing? Welcome to today's stream. Always a pleasure having you with us. Here we go, we've got this Boeing 737 operated by Buzz heading over to Poznan. 6 years old, registered in February of 2017. Dashcam, do you know what the cow said to the chicken? Well, let's go. Watch the video I sent you about chickens. I don't think so, Debs. Emirates just past Balbriggan. Will be with us within the next 8 minutes or so, I suspect. And of course that will be the last flight of this live. And then we'll be back with you tomorrow. Like I say, I'll let you know in the community section whether it's going to be a daytime or an evening live. We haven't had an arrival in years here at Dublin. And next up we have this Swiss. She's an Airbus A220 heading over to Zurich. 6 years old, registered in June of 2017, so just had her birthday. She'll have a look, Debs. Six minutes out. The Emirates, says Nicola Judge. When's the wedding, Nicola? Was it a lovely song by Richie Kavanagh by any chance, Debs? I'm going to have a look. And the book info will be on the website too. Yeah, look, the book info I will tell you all about tomorrow. It releases at 6 PM tomorrow night, and I'll tell you exactly where you can get your hands on it from tomorrow. Right, let me have a quick drink. Fire away, Ellen. Just bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just trying to set up the random picker for the giveaway, that's all. The only thing is, on yesterday's video, it was only a short video, it hasn't had that many views either, so there's only 3 comments on it. So what I'm trying to do is set it up so that we can pick a winner from the live chat right now. I'll tell you when to comment. You can comment anything you want when I say go. Now I'm going to give you 1 minute and it will pick a winner if I can find out how to do it. I cannot remember how to do it. I'm having a quick look. The Emirates is on its way as well. Right, let me see if this will work. Wait there. Don't think it's gonna work. Or is it? But I'll have a look in a second and we'll get something set up, because our next arrival is upon us and I want to come back to my chat as well. She's an A320, she's coming in from London Heathrow. Can't find my live. Where is it? It's here. No, it's not. That's yesterday's live. Sorry, I turned my chat off while I was trying to work out how to do that. Have you heard of the term shadow banning? A lot of people are experiencing lower than normal views. Yeah, I've got a feeling potentially that is the issue here, but I don't really understand why. The problem is when you shadow ban, there's not a great deal you can do about it either. Yes, if you haven't heard about the book, it is called... Oh, here's the Emirates. Forget the book. Here's the Emirates. We nearly missed it. Look at her. Absolute beauty. Old Mika would have loved the 777. Because big girls are beautiful. What a stunning, stunning aircraft this is. Nailing that landing as we expect here at Airports Live TV. Look at her. Oh yes. Like Tom Jones would say, she's a lady. Right guys, I want you to all go and do something. If you want to be in with a chance of getting a free entry into that raffle for €50 gift voucher towards merch and that signed caricature of me and Airports Live TV, go over to this afternoon's live, so the last live that was posted here onto our YouTube channel, and put a comment. You can put anything you want, put it now. You've got 5 minutes. At 20:40 I am going to do the draw, so you've got 5 minutes to go and put a comment on this afternoon's live, and one of you will be getting that free entry. Let me catch up with these comments. Anyway, back to the book as well. It is called Departing Dublin. I've been working on it for quite a while. It takes you through the decades here at Dublin International, right from the very beginning in the early 40s, 1940. And through the decades, telling you what happened here, some of the interesting occasions that happened, interesting incidents, and of course what it was like to work here and be a traveller here throughout the decades. Will be released tomorrow as well, and I shall let you know how to get your hands on it. I've got an idea to get the college to get your book in their cabin crew for students. Yes, a lot of people experience, yeah. The first in a series of books that I've been writing, Valerie, from airports around the globe, bringing you the history from their birth, from their opening through to present day. I'm excited for the launch of it. Right guys, you've got 4 minutes, well 3 minutes left now. Get over to this afternoon's live. All you do is go to our YouTube channel, go to the main section of our YouTube page and click on the last video that was posted, the last live that was posted from this afternoon, and just put any comment that you desire on there in that free entry. Here we go. Well, we've got this Boeing 737 MAX. She's heading over to Luton. Registered in September of last year. Do make sure you come back though as soon as you've done that comment, so that you can see if you're that lucky winner. Ellen's done it. Good night, Captain Shane. Don't forget, you're allowed to stay up very, very late tomorrow to celebrate that you might be on TV on the news next week. Very, very late. You asked Dashcam. Here we go, we're heading over to Liverpool now with this Boeing 737. 14 years old, May of 2009, first registered. 1 minute to go, and then we are going to pick that winner. The Max had its issues in its early days, but it is now, I argue, probably the safest aircraft in the skies. Definitely the most tested aircraft in the skies. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to select that winner now. You've got about 30 seconds left, so if you haven't done it, jump over there now and comment on the last video, the one that streamed 5 hours ago. You've got a big chance of winning because there is not that many comments on there. Well, we're going to fire away with it anyway, so you have not got long. As soon as this tap air is departed, we are beginning that draw. So get over there quickly, get it done, get a comment on there, any comment you desire. And I've actually just found, I think, the option to add extra videos for comments to be selected from, so I will put yesterday's live on there as well, just to be fair. There she is, she's up and away. Landing gear now safely stowed. And it's giveaway time. There will be in a second. It's not one. No, we can't add. Okay, so one winner, show random's names, 4. Get YouTube comments. Right guys, is everybody who wants to enter entered? If anybody still wants to enter, tell me now and I will wait 1 more minute. Here we go. Tim's entered. Okay, right, we're going to do the draw now. Can one of the mods or somebody write down the name of whoever the winner is for me, please? Nicola's entered. Everybody's entered. We're doing it because I need to make a move. Okay, can you see this? Yes. Here we go. Jerry B, please tell me that's not you, dashcam. Jerry B is the winner, but please tell me that's not dashcam because he's already donated his giveaway. 1 second. A dashcam, is that you? Oh, it's not dashcam, Jerry B. Okay, congratulations to Jerry B. Somebody please just take note of it and let me know tomorrow or whenever, or dashcam or Deb, somebody just WhatsApp me laters and let me know. Right guys, that's it from me. We'll be back with you tomorrow. I'll post into the community section tomorrow, later on tonight, and let you know what time tomorrow's live is going to be. Thank you to each and every one of you who have joined us. Thank you to everybody who's become a member. There you go, Jerry B. That has got you the entry into that giveaway. I will give you a copy of the book as well. We'll see you all tomorrow. Big love from all of us here at Airports Live TV. I've been Adam James, and we'll be back with you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Take care.